Should we talk to the camera like since this is also in the audio or not?
What up?
What up? This is it. Dude, fight milk. I don't know how we should start off this intro. It kind of feels
Because we don't have anything or anybody we're talking to.
Yeah, right. Well, this is Foreign Friends.
First podcast.
I'm Elvire.
I'm Masood.
And we are each other's well, we're only friends, but we're each other's foreign friends. Why don't you say why did we start off with that name?
Foreign Friends?
Was it just because, we
went to a high school that was predominantly foreigners.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're pretty much,
we're American foreigners. We weren't born here, but we're pretty much, the aspects of being foreign, we got in our background.
Well, I was going to say the reason we started the show, or the reason we called it Foreign Friends, is literally just because we're foreign and we're each friend.
That's right.
But I think we'll start off with some quick backstory, which is that...
The origin story.
Yeah.
We got our superpowers of being foreign.
Oh, bro, I love some of that naan bread. That's my superpower right there, eating naan bread, bro. Some of that shawarma, bro. Yeah, so what? We knew each other since, like, 2nd grade. We always went to school in the same school. And then in 6th grade, you literally decided to stalk the shit out of me.
We moved at the same year.
And moved at the same time. But we
didn't tell each other that.
Yeah, we didn't, because we never even talked growing up in elementary school, really. Yeah. And then, like, we moved.
You were weird.
We moved in middle school.
I was popular.
That's the story. If that's the story, we can pull up receipts, bro. Yeah, and then summer of 6th grade, we left the same school, moved to the same area, went to the same school. 7th grade, we ran into each other. We started hanging out. But even then, it wasn't until, the senior year of high school?
Yeah, senior year of high school, we started going to each other's houses. Mostly me coming to your house.
Yeah, well, that was only because the reason. Do you remember the first time we ever hung out, really, outside? Do you remember? You have to remember.
Yeah, I remember.
You remember?
It involves the girls.
Yeah, because you had your own little Asian snow bunny. So
yeah.
He was like, hey, bro.
I introduced you to the girl game. Because you were always playing video games at your place. You never hung out with girls.
Dude. And now look, I literally started the foundation for these e-Twitch people to be on these e-game stuff, and now I'm not making a penny off of it, dude, because I'm too good. That's the thing.
So we started hanging out more senior year of high school, college days, always hung out with each other. I was at your house more than my house, honestly.
Dude, you slept on my couch more than I slept on my own couch.
And then we just always been friends after that.
And I'll be honest, sometimes... Masood just disappears. You don't hear from him. You think...
Yeah, I disappear.
You think this guy might have been shot dead along the road somewhere, but dude's still up and breathing, man. He just pops up, hits you with a text, hey, man, want to hang out? And you're like, oh, buddy, that's cool. I haven't seen you in about 4 years, 7 months, and then 23 days, but...
It was never that long. The longest hiatus was like a year.
Yeah. You act like you're on, the Seinfeld show, and you went off for a year off of a sitcom, and you came back.
Yeah, I had to come up with new episodes.
So yeah, that's why we started the Foreign Friends podcast, because we've known each other for pretty much all of our lives. Mm-hmm. We've been friends for about half of that. Mm-hmm. And I would say, not good friends, because I hate you, but, you're around, so it makes sense to just keep you, you know?
Yeah.
I agree. But yeah, that's why. And we're just gonna... I want to talk about the synopsis of what the show's going to be about.
Sure. We've got several different categories. The first one is going to be...
Well, we should start off by saying that I don't want this to be... This is a podcast in its general form, but it's not just going to be a podcast.
Oh, no. We're going to do random videos.
Anything. I will literally... Anything. If the YouTube community demands it, I will do it, dude.
We're gonna be your guys' foreign friends.
Yeah, but
if you don't have any.
But not sexually, because the way he just said it right now is very sexually advanced.
Very sexually, though. He's lying. We're gonna be your sexual foreign friends.
What is that bit? Nothing sexual.
Nothing sexual, but
house party, mansion party. Yeah. So, but we are gonna start this off by essentially mostly doing fun categories first off.
We're going to have eating contests, or eating
challenges.
I
thought you were going to say right now, I was about to be like, hey, bro, I'll pull out some dates. Because that's as foreign as you can get. On the very first episode, start pulling out dates. A week after Ramadan, bro. I mean, that's, Anyway, so we're going to get into what the first category we're going to get to.
First category is...
Throw 'em, hoe 'em.
Or no, ho, throw,
Ho-
or let's go.
Oh, throw and let's go. Oh yeah, I forgot
It's
about that.
fuck, marry, kill, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's
But
our
better
own spin.
name, better
It's
name.
our own spin, dude.
Yeah.
I got a bachelor's degree in marketing, so there's a reason why I'm doing these things, you know. So the way we're gonna work it though, how we talked about, well, let's go into that one first.
Okay.
Is I'm gonna pull up a random, show him. He's gonna pull up a random, show me, and third one I'll go ahead and do my turn again and show him, and then those three will be our selections. So I'm gonna go. You can start looking up on yours.
Oh, we're not going to talk about the other categories? We're just going to start doing
We're gonna do this one. We'll get into the next category after.
You can tell how organized this podcast is. First episode.
Dude, this is like everybody's life, okay? Nobody's like sitting there and looking at their day. Well, actually, some people probably are looking at their day just planned out, like, oh man, what are we doing? Should we go into a certain theme though? Should we go into a certain category within a category?
You do actress, I'll do a musician, and then you do
no, I kind of want to do.
bodybuilder.
I know. I kind of want to do.
okay.
I kind of want to do. I kind of want to do one specific category. See if we end up pulling the same person.
Okay, what's the category? Let's see how good of good friends we are.
Musicians. Well, I'm not aiming to get the same person, but musicians.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So artists.
Oh, okay, I got one. So I'll go first. And I think we're gonna pull the pictures on screen so they know.
Okay.
Right?
The best pictures?
No, the pictures of the girls.
Okay.
I mean, they're public figures. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go with this one. My first.
Do they still have to be alive?
Yeah. Are you trying to? That would be very demeaning if you were trying to sit there and say that you wanted to have sex with a dead person. Okay, I think at that point we'd have to cut the podcast off and be like, this guy needs mental evaluation. I don't know if I want to do a podcast with him. All right, mine's ready. You want me to show you mine?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Boom. You know what that is?
Ashanti.
There you go, bro. Good job. I honestly thought you wouldn't have got it. That's a solid pick right there. Because I was thinking, do I go with somebody super ugly and like give you a tough sell right there, because that's gonna be one of your picks, or like, do I go with like a pretty attractive? And Ashanti, objectively, she a bad, you know.
Okay, we went very similar.
Okay, so you went R&B, did you? Or pop?
Pop.
Okay, I think I already know what you're gonna say.
What?
Nicki Minaj.
No.
Damn it. Okay. Oh, Rihanna, man.
Rihanna.
See, now this is gonna be tough because I'm gonna go for the third one, and I'm gonna have to go pick an even badder one. Oh, I got one right here, dude. You're gonna. I already got one in mind, dude. I gotta make sure it's delectable though. You know.
Beyonce. Okay.
All right. So to recap, the selections are Ashanti, Beyonce, and Rihanna. Clearly, you can tell I love some melatonin.
So ho.
That's right. That's the word, right? Melatonin.
So ho is.
That's the word, right? Melatonin.
Yeah, melatonin.
Oh,
Melanin.
What's melatonin? Wait, one of them is a pill that makes you sleep.
Melatonin.
One of them is the thing like the
melanin
like
is in your skin.
Yeah, that's bad. That's
okay.
All right.
So ho is pretty much you get to sleep with them for a night.
Sexual relations. Fuck.
Yes. Anything you want.
Yeah.
Anything.
Okay.
Anything.
You can't start the podcast off by saying we're your foreign friends and and you get to do whatever you want. Anything to them.
Yes, we can. We make the rules around.
Yeah, that's creepy, bro. Okay.
Throw is kill. You throw them away.
No, because what's the let's go then? Let's go and get married.
Let's go is married.
Okay.
Marriage.
Okay.
Like you get to keep them long term.
Okay.
So let's go with your hoe.
Oh, are we going individual? I'd rather go 3x3. Like I'll tell mine and then you tell yours.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. This is so tough, dude, because essentially I'm have to kill one of these people. And you know what the sad part is?
Mm-hmm.
I think.
I already know what you're gonna say.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, let me say mine. Then you tell me. Here's the thing. I don't want to go ahead and pick. I can't kill my pick because I mean she's my. I mean I picked two, but I can't kill my original pick because that's my boo. But okay. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna. This is so tough.
Pick something.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and ho Rihanna.
Okay.
Which is tough for me because it's like you only get one night in heaven with her.
Yeah.
And that's like, oh.
Well, it makes it better.
Yeah, until the very next day, and then you're like, oh, this sucks. I gotta be here stuck with so and so while I just did Rihanna. Okay, so I'm gonna ho Rihanna because I mean that body. Oh my god. And then her little accent while she could sing to me while we were in bed. And so come on, rude boy, get it up. I'm gonna have to honestly, I'm gonna have to throw Ashanti off the balcony, dude, because I know she's my original pick, and I was
you're gonna marry Beyonce.
And I'm gonna have to marry Beyonce. I'll tell you why though.
I knew you were gonna marry Beyonce. You know why?
Why?
Because you love Jay-Z. You want his life.
Those are mutually exclusive though. I do not love Jay-Z, but yes, I would like Jay-Z's life. Because the only reason I'm picking, nothing to do with Ashanti. She's gorgeous, amazing. Sometimes I still check her little stories and I'm like, God.
But
man,
she's not as successful as Beyonce.
It's not that. Beyonce is like, she's a wonderful mother. She's successful and financially and she's just GD fine, you know.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna have to go with that. Those are my three. I'm gonna throw Ashanti. I'm gonna ho Rihanna. And I'm gonna let's go and get married, Beyonce. Girl, let's just get married.
Alright, so here are my picks.
Here we go, dude.
Here we go. So I'm gonna throw Ashanti as well.
Now I know. As soon as you said that, I know where you're going with this.
It's flip flop between you. So I'm gonna marry Rihanna and I'm gonna hoe Beyonce. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the third one.
There you go, buddy. You got the word out there.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take Jay-Z's girl for a night, so then she can go back to him, and I could be like, haha, I slept with your girl.
So basically, your whole premise behind your decision here is how much you hate Jay-Z.
Yes, exactly. I'm a huge Nas fan, by the way.
You know they're cool now, right?
I know they are, but still, I want to make that.
Nas got over the grudge, but you did it, so that's nice.
If Jay-Z ever watches this, please don't murder me.
I hope one day he does somehow come across this most pointless video, watches it, and then he's like, I'm a
one-on-one battle, bro. I think I could take him.
Yeah, I've seen your skills one-on-one, or your freestyling skills when we did that road trip.
No, I'm talking about
fighting?
Fighting.
I don't know, dude. Jay-Z's a big guy, no? I haven't seen him in person,
His
but I mean...
lips are big.
What are you trying to get him to suck you off? Dude, you're getting super sexual first episode in. This is like, you're diving in the dark water.
It's an easy target.
What is?
His lips.
Whoa. What, he's gonna whip your dick out? Hey, come here, bro. This is your dude. Hey, sorry for sucking on it, bro. Your lips are just an easy target. Take it.
But anyways, those are my picks. Shout out Jay-Z.
Shout out Rihanna.
Yeah, shout out Rihanna. Hit us up.
If that's what they're worshiping from, Barbados?
Yeah.
If that's how they make their one on Barbados, like, that's the next place I want to travel right away, dude. Like, get me on the first flight, dude. I will wear a mask. I will wear a condom. Like, I will go.
Okay, this is not about your sexual fantasies, okay?
I'm just saying, they have to, in one point, in one area in Barbados, have someone that looks similarly to Rihanna. And if I could find somebody, like, you know, they had that story about...
Yeah, but that's like saying... Oh, I'm going to grab the girls on those pageant shows and the other girls in those countries look like them. She's like a rare breed.
That's a bad comparison, though, because you're telling me that all 12 white Britneys on stage that resemble Denmark and Sweden, that they all look similar. No, they probably do, to be honest. But, like, I'm not talking about that. It's just Rihanna has a specialty about her. I'm saying those girls... Not saying they look exactly like her, but they have the same, not facially look like her, but they have to have like the same contour of like the same facial features. I mean, it's standard. Like, you're from Iraq. I'm pretty sure, I don't think we mentioned that. He's Iraqi. Let's throw that out there. Well, tomato, dude.
Okay, he's Serbian.
No, we're gonna power through that, dude. Because now
we'll edit that out.
Because now there's people probably out there that think I'm Serbian. Now they're not gonna want to tune in because they're like, this guy, he loves genocide, dude. And that's just not the case. I am Bosnian.
We'll edit this out.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So what's the
this
other?
This is the Joe Rogan-esque podcast, but we're not editing nothing out. Okay.
What's the other category?
Oh, the next category. We're just skipping the whole point about how I want to have sex with a girl from Barbados that looks like Rihanna. Throwing that again out there. The next category is view it or screw it. And why don't you tell them what that's about? shows, dude.
Well,
What the category is about, not
the
specific.
category is about we're gonna watch a show or a movie or a series, check it out for you guys, and then we'll review it. We'll talk amongst each other on the podcast, and then we'll let you know and give you a recommendation on if you should watch it or not.
You know where this came from in terms of like my thought process? It came from all the hard years of labor of me telling so many people to watch this GD show, this GD movie, and nobody pays attention. And I know everybody out there in the world probably feels the same way. Because there's probably some people out there who are in like a certain friend group category. They're always telling their friends or something, hey man, check out this new movie I watched. Hey man, check out this show. And do they watch it? No. And I'm sitting next to one right now, and he's horrible. Because I've probably told you 20 times to watch me. And I think one thing that you do...
Okay, hold on. Have you seen Breaking Bad?
I don't remember.
Have you seen Game of Thrones?
Bro, I don't need to see Breaking Bad because I got buddies that do coke in real life. So I don't need no guy to sit there and tell me about how he makes coke. I could just call up my buddy. I should say his name right now, but I won't. And
So,
he will hit me
You
up.
like niche, certain slice of life type shows.
I like shows that aren't about stuff that are about stuff that I can't really do in real life. So like Breaking Bad, I could sell my own crack, dude, if I wanted to. Straight out of this apartment.
You can't, and I'm informing the cops.
There's a curfew out here.
Yeah.
Anyway, but here's the thing. So yeah, that's where it came from. And I honestly gotta think, because we didn't have a specific pulled up topic in terms of a show or movie. But now I gotta think about one that recently that I might have watched or saw. And I actually just had one came to mind. I don't know if you have one that you might have recently watched.
Yeah, I can tell you right now, or I can go after you. Whatever.
Either. Go ahead.
Alright, so the show is called Upload. It's an Amazon show, and I think the first season was the only one that's out right now. But anyways, it's about a young man, who died in a self-driving car crash.
Shout out Elon Musk.
Shout out Elon Musk. Subscribe.
Oh, he don't need any more subscribers. Chill out. He got enough money.
Get on our podcast. But
Elon needs to be a guest right here on the podcast, dude.
Oh, that would be amazing. Okay, anyways, so it's a futuristic show. So this guy dies, right? But he goes to the hospital. They try to save him. And there's a fork in the road in the hospital where he can try to get a surgery and save his life. Or you can go the other route and vaporize your head and upload your consciousness into some kind of virtual reality world afterlife. It's like a man-made heaven. So you're technically still alive, but you die in the real world. But you could still like call people, call your family. They could Skype with you, even though you're dead.
Okay.
Yeah, I highly recommend it. It makes you think about life and the afterlife as well.
In the words of the late great, well, he's not late because he's not dead, but Theo Vaughn. That sounds like the dark arts, homie.
It is very.
And I don't know if I
artsy.
want to get mixed in with that gypsy-esque, hiddy-poo, like peekaboo, type of
All right,
thing.
then what's your show?
Well, mine wasn't going to be a show. It was actually going to be a pretty popular movie that I had already mentioned that I'd already seen, and it got some Oscar buzz. So a pretty popular one, but I feel like not a lot of people still are pushing to see it because they think he only does funny movies, and I think if you know where I'm going with something like
Adam Sandler.
Uncut Gems.
Okay.
Because they finally put that on Netflix, and I obviously haven't had a chance to see it prior. And I was like, I'm going to take some time to go watch it. And I'm not going to lie, I'm a classic Adam Sandler fan. Big Daddy.
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore. What's the one? Billy Madison.
Waterboy. The
Oh,
classics.
man,
The
Jesus.
classics. Yeah.
What would be your top one out of all his like comedy movies? Because I got mine, I feel
Happy Gilmore and Waterboy are up there.
I'd have to go Billy Madison, dude. I don't know why, but just
Oh yeah,
him
Billy
going
Madison.
to school
Yeah.
with kids, it just kills me.
Yeah.
All right.
There's all of his classics are just amazing.
Oh, yeah. That's the thing, though. He's like a
They're
comedy.
watchable. That's the thing.
Yeah, in terms of like comedy movies, he's a comedy god, and that's the thing that I find so likable about his comedy movies. Is like any comedy movie, it's gonna be funny in nature because that's what comedy is. So it's not gonna be like a serious movie. So no comedy movies are gonna get like Oscar buzz or anything like that because they're comedy movies. They're just meant there to make you laugh, and he does that better than a lot of people, than most.
Yeah.
But that's why I was so interested in watching the movie because I was like, I kept seeing, Oscar buzz. These are definitely what you didn't even get
And
nominated.
we're big NBA fans.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not so much a big fan of Kevin Garnett. You got a lot of beef with the Heat.
I'm a Lakers fan,
Yeah.
so
Well, tough years ahead for you guys. I know. Anyway, and so that's why I want to watch it. If you don't know about the show or the movie, it's pretty simplistic. So like, he's a jeweler. He's a Jewish jeweler, and Kevin Garnett comes in, and I won't give the whole plot away, but Kevin Garnett comes in and he wants this freaking amazing like crystal jewel, and he thinks that it's gonna give him magical powers to beat the Pistons in the playoffs, this and that. So anyway, it's just a lot of monetary, and the jeweler that Adam Sandler plays owes money to some fucked up dudes, to get some mafia guys or mob guys, and then it's just like that's how it plays out. It's very compelling. I can see why he got some Oscar buzz. It wasn't. The thing that kind of pisses me off, I already knew what the ending was going to be because I idiotically went on Facebook and started scrolling down on some comments of something, and then someone dropped spoiled? And someone's spoiler alert. They just try to drop it, which is kind of annoys me. But here's one thing that I find funny about spoiler alerts is those guys that will get annoyed if someone spoiler alerts a movie from like 1995. Like, buddy, if you haven't watched the movie in the 20 years, 30 years since it's already came out,
you can't complain about being spoiled.
I don't want to hear about you. Like, okay, can you imagine if I'm sitting here talking and I say, hey, I recommend Back to the Future, and then everybody's like, oh, the movie that came out, the movie,
I haven't seen Back to the Future.
The movie that came out in 1989, you haven't seen
it,
like at this point, and I know you're just joking around because
I honestly haven't seen them.
You're such a liar.
I swear to God.
I will literally not only end this partnership for this podcast.
Please don't spoil.
I will pull spoiler right now. I
Albert,
should. By 3, I should.
We're going to cut this out. Don't spoil it.
How have you... Oh, my God. See, now I'm like eternal rage.
We'll move on.
Oh, yeah.
We'll move on.
What is the next topic? Dating app disasters.
Dating app disasters. Okay. Do you want it? Oh, you just got one now?
No.
This is live.
Yeah, live Tinder girl hitting me up. No, but I did just get a Snapchat from some shouty. No, alright, unprofessional.
Unprofessional, dude.
Anyway, yeah. Let's get back to you talking about how you want to, attack Jay-Z's lips. That's where we're. All right, so go ahead, you go, because I think you have a good wraparound for this one. Go ahead.
Okay, so dating app disasters. Bumble. All right. Okay. Match with this girl. And on Bumble, the males cannot message first, so the girls get to decide if they want to talk to you or not. Which
I feel like you're explaining like cereal. Like, hey, so what you guys do normally is you can probably put milk in the bowl first if you're a psycho, but you pour in the cereal, then you pour in milk, you mix it, and you probably think to yourself, I should probably grab some sort of like fork or something. No, you gotta grab a spoon. What you're supposed to do is you gotta grab a spoon and eat it. No.
You put the milk in the spoon.
It would be one thing if you were bringing up a dating app that nobody's ever heard of, but I'm pretty sure people know what Bumble is.
Okay, let's move on. We'll cut that out. We'll cut the whole podcast.
Pretty soon, this podcast is going to be 2 minutes long. It's going to be nothing but, we'll cut it out. We'll cut it out.
Okay. Anyways, this girl hits me up, right? We start talking and she gets my Snapchat. We go over Snapchat and then she's like, oh, I hope you know that I'm transitioning. And I was like, what? And she said, yeah, I'm actually a man, and I'm transitioning into a woman. I just want to let you know beforehand or early.
Was this one recent?
No, this wasn't that recent.
I was going to say, if you still had the combo, I want to see what she looked like.
No, she was like, oh, she looked like a girl, like an attractive girl.
I mean, she is a girl now. Well, she's transitioning. Who knows if she's like...
Yeah, I don't know if she did or not. But anyways, I was like, oh, thanks for telling me. Pretty much broke it off after that. Like, just deleted them.
You deleted them? So
I was just like...
You didn't wait for a response?
No, I was nice about it.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you didn't wait for a response when you're like, oh, thanks for telling me I'm good. You didn't wait to see
pretty much. That's what I said. And she's like, oh, okay.
Oh, so you saw the response? She said, oh,
yeah.
Okay.
She replied after that, and then I just deleted.
Here's the thing, dude.
I don't know if that was a disaster or not, but...
Some transgender people, well, it's a disaster because you probably weren't expecting a penis.
Yeah, it was it was uncommon.
Especially because they were just in the middle of the transitioning. But here's the thing, dude. Some transgender women, thick, dude. Like, I don't know what this woman prior to, transitioning from a man, maybe when they were a man, they were squatting every day, but... Then they just come into the shape of, like, this woman, and it's like, that freaking T-Pain's on apple bottom jeans. It's like, wow, dude, like, damn, how, prior
So you
to
like them lady boys, huh?
I mean, no.
All right,
But
let's hear yours.
But I will say this. There is a hot button topic I'd like to talk about in relation to that very quickly, and I do want to say that what I want to talk about is I was watching King of the Sting podcast the other day, and they actually had it was an old one. And they actually had a person throwing a submission saying like, hey, I have a great topic for you guys, debate question. I am a transgender. They were saying I am a transgender person, and I was wondering if you feel like people should disclose that prior to like the first date. And I said to myself, obviously, well,
I think you should.
Well, I feel like when you get on the dating apps, I actually love going on the dating apps and seeing
that they
the transgender person saying in their bio, like, just so you know, I'm a transgender. But I think they partially do it out of respect to you, but also partially out of safety concerns for them, because like there are weirdos out there that will like be like obsessed that they are transgender in the women's file of like that section of the dating app.
Or like if you meet them.
And then you would tell them. That's what I'm saying. That's why for their benefit, it's probably better to tell the person.
It's better for all parties.
Yeah. But still, though, I mean, the guys who get there upset and like want to beat up a girl that or a transgender person because they, are a transgender person, they didn't, whether or not they did or disclose it. Even if
they felt like they were tricked or duped.
Well, here's the thing, though. You could potentially let's say if they kind of worded everything differently. If you're like, oh, I want to get in them. The guts or whatever, and they're like, hee, instead of telling you, like, oh, well, I have this. Like,
little do you know, I'm getting up in your guts.
Yeah, I'm about to peg the hell out of you, sir. But I generally wouldn't even be upset. Like, even if someone did a reach around for me, and then they went on a date first day with me, and then we're sitting there eating, and then she told me, hey, I am a transgender woman, I'd be like, okay, like, I don't think I'd get... Those guys are weirdos.
Like me,
if they
I
want
wasn't
to physically assault someone, that's weird. I mean,
like me, I wasn't mad. I was just like, oh, this never happened. Sorry, I'm just not interested.
It's just weird.
Yeah.
All right, so I feel like our last topic, obviously, is going to be the George Floyd killing, because that's what's going on in the world, and we feel like we got to talk about it at some point. Not as like an obligation. Well, it is an obligation, but not as like an obligation that we don't want to do. It is something we want to do. I mean, we both discussed we were going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. Like, we were just talking about off camera, which was how we both felt about it. I don't think you're going to catch, like I said, I don't think you're going to catch any hot takes on it from us, because I think we kind of stand similarly in it. Like, what you were talking about was you've had mishaps. I think it partially was because you're ugly as hell. But
even though I'm not African American, obviously, like, I have gotten pulled over by cops. They fish around, they start asking questions. I mean, the stop is for something small, like, oh, we couldn't read your license plate because your license plate light is off. Something so stupid that they could just let you go, just warn you and just let you go. But they start asking questions, harassing you, keeping you there longer than you need to be. I'm sure this is like minor compared to what other people are going through or have been through, but I personally have never felt safer when a cop is around. Have you?
I feel like what I was actually speaking with my mother about this beforehand, and I had stated something along the lines of like, why do you think that like whenever there's a cop around on like a regular not even a traffic stop, but just on regular traffic, everyone immediately starts slowing down because they're afraid, not so much for the ticket, but like that is really what the initial afraidness of it is. Like, oh, I don't want to get a ticket, let me slow down because this cop might pull me over for any minor infraction. Mm-hmm. But like, you could like, I've seen like, and this has nothing to do in terms of, like, obviously, to a certain extent, to some people on the street, I might look, and I am ethnic if you want to call it that.
You pass up for Spanish.
Oh, I get Spanish sometimes, I get Italian, this and that. But like, generally, my skin is whiter complexion, And we always joke around about how I might be a little bit dark complexion than you, but like your facial features show that you are something different. So like, I can partially pass by to some extent as American / the white Caucasian male, so I get some bypass, some privilege from that. But I will say, like, sometimes when I'm just driving and like I'll have the music blaring, blasting, a cop will like pull up and like he'll make an attempt to always look to see who I am, because I feel like if it was a black man who was just sitting there listening to music really loud, rap or something like that, he'd be like, oh, I gotta go look to see it, and then maybe light him up,
I've actually run from a cop, and I didn't even do anything. Like, not physically run, but in my car, I would
like
go
trying to
on the
sound
side
expensive, maybe.
street because I feel like they're following me. I'd go to the side street and try to like peel out and do turns that no one would ever do. Like you're just going backwards.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, I feel like the benefit for me, in particularly, that I have to like speak on is that, like, generally my name is very, Elvier Haddock, or if you want to say
Yeah,
Mike,
you're foreign.
It's very foreign sounding.
Yeah.
But that's the benefit of, whereas like the only time you would essentially see is if you had taken my ID and then see, then you'd be like, all right, this guy definitely has to be somewhat of a foreign nature, like
Yeah.
first generation foreign nature in America, because his name is, very, unique and original.
Well, I will say that, in my opinion, peaceful protests can only go so far as to bring attention.
That's the thing. I've seen so many good, like, I don't think you'll call them memes. Would they still be called memes if they have like, a picture with like some type of caption on it about this stuff, and about like how like if you are a white Caucasian male, you cannot, or a white Caucasian female, whatever person, you cannot devote your energy towards, and they're all saying different things, but in similar, like, the message is similar, and like that you cannot devote your energy towards like denying the cause of the black person, about like, you know, what they go through, what they face, and like try to brush it off as like, no, like you didn't face that. Like, you have to validate their experiences by showing them like, yeah, I understand that this was going on, and I too have to speak on it. And that's the thing that we're like, I feel like a lot of white people have trouble like trying to, I guess, speak on, is because a lot of people like, racism, man, it isn't born, bro. It's taught 100%. And I think
Of course.
So it's like all these older generational people that might be white might have started passing down their hatred of a certain person's skin color, or a certain person's ethnicity, things and that, and then it just keeps building. And now you got people who are like, I'll be on, Facebook is like a breeding nest for that kind of nasty behavior. You see freaking all the time, random white guy in some comments. Well, if black people didn't do this, and they wouldn't be living
the online persona gives them
a boldness.
Yeah, a safety net to be even more racist.
Where they know it, they've been in the comfort or the non-comfort
of their
being
home,
in front of being in front of black people, of being in front of people who stand for black people, that they wouldn't be willing to just say that.
Well, I don't understand the people that are getting, they're getting upset over the riots more than getting upset of what happened, where a murder just took place in front of a camera. Like they seem to be more upset that the riots are going on. Like I understand it. It's it would suck if I had a business and people set it on fire. Like I didn't do anything to cause this issue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like at the same time, like property can be rebuilt. Like a life can't.
Oh, 100%. And that's the thing that I think like that people fail to realize is like, even more so, people are trying to defend their hatred of people looting or rioting at like a place like Target or something like that. Trust me, Target has enough money.
Even the owner or the CEO of Target.
Yeah, but he only did that after he backtracked after finally.
Oh, I didn't see that, but I just saw what he said. Like,
yeah, but like he's in support.
Yeah, he was saying
that's
like,
my point.
I
is
could
like
just rebuild.
They were so quiet about like the protesting originally, whereas like what the great, I believe, I want to say her last name is Henry. It might be wrong, so don't come in. But that black activist that her name's Tamika was sitting there that I was talking about, that speech that she had released, and she had said that thing about like Target as a corporation just basically needed to step up and like be on the street to voice their opinion about the oppression as well. Because if those corporations aren't doing it, then essentially the government or whatever, they won't care if just a lot of people, whether they're black, white, Mexican, ever come together and go protest. That's why they are rioting and looting, because they think that, if the words aren't listening, if you're not listening to the words, you are damn sure going to listen to people putting out destruction to authority, to...
But yeah, they're setting the cities on fire.
Yeah, because...
Like I said...
the one thing I want to say is their culture, their black people's African-American culture, and everything like that, has been set on fire in terms of oppression for years. So it's like they feel like they have to set fire to the actual authority, the actual systemic to the actual systems of like these police stations and stuff like that, where it's bred, where it's like white people who have hatred in heart, who have racism in heart, feel emboldened by putting on that uniform and that badge that now they're like, all right, well, cool, you want to do that, you want to become a cop and try to be an a-hole and try to gun innocent people down, we're gonna light your police station on fire. So I mean, 100%.
Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say.
But I think we could talk about this forever, but we should probably, cease it right there. I think the last thing we probably wanted to say was that was a very serious topic, and obviously I feel like we're probably in the future we will.
We'll do serious issues.
Well, like
I want to keep it lighthearted. And
I do want to keep it lighthearted as well, but at the same time, something
at this magnitude,
it's one thing if it's like something, but at the same time, like if it's something this magnitude, protests and people are complaining about rioting, burning the city down. We have to, I feel like, touch base on it at times. Speak on it. Because I feel like it's our duty, it's our right, like, as people.
Yeah, we should.
But yeah, for the most part, a lot of, categories and topics and little skits or whatever the freak we decide to do will be pretty lighthearted. We like to joke around a lot.
Yep.
But yeah, I think we're going to end that on that note. And I think what we want to do the standard,
comment, subscribe, share
it to your mother, to your grandmother. If your great-grandmother, if you're lucky enough to have your great-grandmother alive, Debbie.
Send it to everybody.
Little Debbie. I'm not talking about the Debbie snacks. Maybe your grandmother.
Show it to your babies.
Maybe I don't know if your babies will be able to watch this, but show it to your great-grandmother, Debbie. And then have a hostess. Have a hostess with a little Debbie cake snacks. and
those things are fire.
Hey, and enjoy. Get a zebra cake. How about those? Those are nice. I like zebra cakes.
I like chocolate more.
Well, zebra cakes had chocolate. They were just colored chocolate. Anyway,
that's about it. First episode. How do you think we did? You guys, let us know.
Are you rating us? Oh yeah. One more thing before we go. If and when we start building traction on this. We are going to probably create a Gmail account.
Yeah, you guys can send us
to take submissions on certain things,
questions,
concerns. I mean, we're going to do more categories so people can start throwing in.
We'll read your comments.
You can throw in a movie that you watch and ask us to review it. We might watch it and review it.
Be interactive. We'll interact.
I'll probably talk a lot of crap about it and not watch it myself. Be hypocritical.
I'll watch it for you guys. I'm the nice one.
No, he won't.
I'm the nice one, by the way.
He's the nice one who wants to touch Jaisley's lips. Okay. But yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe. Foreign Friends, episode 1. Many more to come.
In the books.
Help us blow up, because I'm going to tell you right now, if you help me blow up, and him along with me, the reason I single myself out is, I will do whatever. I will pierce my nipples for you guys. I will run butt naked.
He'll get a tattoo.
I will get a tattoo.
Okay. One day, if we hit 100K subscribers,
I'll
have to get Kyle Kuzma's 100 emoji tattoo.
No, I'll do you one better than that.
Huh.
If we one day hit 100K subscribers, I make this solemn vow that we will hold a poll and let everyone upvote, and whatever you guys vote on in terms of design of a tattoo, I will get tattooed on me.
You're going to get an ass tattooed on your forehead. All right.
No face
tattoo. Last episode, guys.
Tattoo.
See ya. Peace out.
Done.
Shalom.
Check that.